and I think it's just beautiful with this gold washi tape. Shoo. That's my pet Nat there. He's been following me around for 3 days. Hey, this is Manuela from Stickle Tickle Studios. This video is primarily for writers, authors, bloggers, poets, songwriters, all that kind of stuff. You know how we creative types are. We do really good if we have things that make us feel good when we're writing and doing those kind of things. I happen to like pretty things, as I'm sure a lot of you do. And I am an author, and I did publish this book in 2015. And as soon as, right after the book was published, right during the marketing phase, or after it was released, life started happening, and people started dying, and people started getting sick, and all of that kind of stuff. And so the marketing came to a screeching halt, which is good, because this year my publisher went through a lawsuit. They released everybody from all of their authors from contracts, and now this beautiful little book is a book without a home. So I have to go through, revamp it, change the name, all those kinds of things, because I want to market it to a new publisher, and most of the time publishers don't want to publish books that have already been published, obviously. So I am writing again. And this was supposed to be originally a 7-part series. So I do have a lot of writing to do, and a lot of plot development, setting development, character development. So I decided to use this turquoise patent Filofax Domino personal size to help me kind of stay focused and enjoy writing. And it was actually incidental that the colors matched, but I was excited when I just figured that out a few minutes ago. Let me walk you through what I've done here. This is a dedicated writing binder. I don't know what to call it. I have no idea, but what I decided to do is take the color schemes that I imagine being in the book. I found images online that of things that resembled the characters, the color schemes, things that happen in the book. So I printed them out on photo paper, on glossy photo paper, and that's why it's so shiny and smooth. And I trimmed it out with my favorite washi tape, and I think it's just beautiful with this gold washi tape. So here's my dashboard, and I cut slits in it so that I can take it out and move it around if I need to. Have post-its on the back of that. Gold on the front, copper on the back. All these are colors that are in the storyline. And I don't want to give it away too much, but you know, this is a lot that's going to be going on in the next book, not necessarily this book. So yes, I did print off these beautiful paintings, whatever, on photo paper and laminated it. Each one has something to do with whatever the divider is representing. This one at the very front is thoughts and goals. And what I did for each divider is I actually cut out Tomoe River paper, and we all know how smooth that is to write on. How it's just, if you are a stationery or pen freak, you know what I'm talking about. It just, you get pleasure from writing. And also on the photo paper, I just made a line guide so that I can write straight. And I slid it too so that I can take it in and out. So my dividers, the dashboard with the post-its on the back, thoughts and goals, where I can just, you know, what goals I need, what kind of, you know, what I want to work for in the future. Affirmations. When you are an author, it's easy to get discouraged, and so you need to have affirmations in place that you can just read off when you feel like it's just not working for you. What's the point? And I should really fill up this whole thing, but you want, when you do affirmations, you speak in present tense as you imagine like what you want your piece of work to be. You want it to be best-selling, you want it to be whatever, and I might do a video on that soon. Settings. This is doors are really big in the storyline, doors and portals, entrances and exits. So I wanted to have that image in this book, and I loved how I found this color coordinated. This is I think it was on free clip art, and I loved it. I thought it was beautiful with that divider. And this is where I would actually talk about the settings, you know, describe the buildings and the scenery, the characters here, and the plot ideas. So this is an image I found online that just almost perfectly describes what's happening in one of the chapters in this book. And I actually created this dot grid paper myself, and also the characters have magical items, magical clothing, and so I wanted a separate this section is called magical items, and I have a different section for all of the things like clothing and the geology that's, you know, does its own thing, and you know, different items, different weapons that do things. So I have those marked separately so that I can get right to them. And then the brain dump. We all know what that is. And this is the to-do list, the things that I need to be doing in order to get back on the horse and get moving again. So the brain dump, I have different sections here too, like what to do with the book, what to do with marketing, who do I need to think about calling, what do I need to do to make things move forward. And in the back I have the and this neat little thing that I created as well, the stickers that I use. So that is, it's an awesome thing. When I was creating it, it just made me feel good, just to you know, think about all the different places and people and things in the book, and then to search them online. It made me actually put more thought into the characters and their personalities and all of those things. And this is a sentimental piece here. This was actually on my very first Erin Condren notebook, my very first planner before all of this craze started. But this is definitely a great way to stay inspired. Especially you got this, you know, your favorite papers, the Tomoe River papers, favorite pens to write with. Just something magical about writing on things that you love. So this is it. This is my I don't know what to call it, author, writer, binder, something. But yeah, wish me luck that this book finds a new life, finds a new home, and we'll talk to you later. Be the light. What are you doing?